I'm actually disgusted, shocked, angry, and sickened with what I'm seeing online right now, and have been over the course of several days regarding a very sensitive matter. Therefore, I will give you the opportunity that if you don't wish to hear the very strong and hot-tempered opinion of a black father, you should probably skip this video because you might be greatly offended with the wording I'm going to use. You have 10 seconds. So we have a major, massive problem here in this country with the corruption of our children in this country. They are sexualized by sick and sadistic bastards who take advantage of the weak and vulnerable among us, mainly targeting children and young people for their own disgusting desires. More recently, it's been revealed that the latest viral thing has been this Ms. Shirley gimmick going insane in social circles. Note: I'll be honest, I thought that Mrs. Shirley was some 70-year-old lady popping her ass on Instagram for the older men or something, until I actually saw who this Shirley person was, and I was instantly pissed off. Watch this.
The house making TikToks, of course, and she learned the dance herself. And so I was like, "You want to go outside on your dollhouse and do it?" She was like, "Yeah, Mom."
So I'm familiar with reality TV and how they showcase younger talent to an adult audience to try and generate ratings to encourage their demo to watch these talk shows. Usually it's a teenage act of someone juggling potatoes or jumping rope, and usually it's only kids in their early teens. But this right here was different because it was a small child. For some it was cute at first, a line dancing 3-year-old. Okay. But then the mother took that reality far by having this child, this little girl, doing a song by Johnny Gill, complete with clothing and everything down to the dress, heels, and lipstick, and actually had this child acting out the motions as if she's really getting ready for that kind of action. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So this child, this little girl who probably has not yet learned what stranger danger is, at the behest of her mother has been exploited by her mother into doing meet and greet sessions with total strangers for money, for notoriety, for clicks and views, and the attention that her mother thinks that this child needs. What this child clearly needs as a responsible parent that would not parade their child to an audience of people in such a, let's say, provocative nature. What the hell is her mother thinking? Does she not realize that they are sick adults out there that will take advantage of this child? Does she not realize that this child does not comprehend the evil that is in the world today? Clearly this woman does not understand the damage that she is doing to her child. I know, does she have any comprehension that she is doing irreparable harm to this little girl that's going to scar her for life? While I can understand that her going on talk shows and doing this little gig is going to get her some attention, as I stated previously, I do understand most programs try and focus on the young people to try to gain an audience is one thing. But what this mother has done is pure exploitation of her child, pure and simple.
All I see up and down my timeline is Miss Shirley, Miss Shirley, Miss Shirley. And baby, I wasn't gonna say nothing because I'm a firm believer in saying let folks raise their kid how they want to raise their kid, because honey, these folks get offended when you say stuff about their kids. But I was a Miss Shirley. I was out here doing all the twerking, all this, all of that. My mama wasn't out here promoting me to do it now. I was just one of the little girls that like to dance. An innocent little girl not knowing that it's men out here in this world who are not out here just saying, oh, that's so cute. It's men out here that waiting on you. It's them same men that by the time I hit 10 was following me around outside.
Speaking of the men, we'll get to that in a second.
I see everybody asking $1 million question. Who called CPS on Miss Shirley mama? Guilty. I didn't know her mama was gonna get on live crashing out afterwards. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. On my mama, I ain't never had this many people mad at me at one time in my life. I'm not even gonna lie, I was already scared for the little girl while she was doing boots on the ground, goddammit. But then I saw that little Johnny Gill put on your red dress and your high heel videos, and nah, man, I picked up my phone immediately.
Yes, you heard right. This 4-year-old's mother had this child acting out a classic song from Johnny Gill, complete with the dress, heels, and lipstick. Who the f does this to a 4-year-old child?
It's one thing about us talking about this shit every day, but I feel like somebody had to take action. I mean, it ain't really that bad either. If CPS find out it ain't no case, they gonna drop the case. But if they find that it is a case, then maybe I did do the right thing.
Yes, CPS was called, and they're doing an investigation on the mother because I'm pretty sure they see some sketchy shit going on in this child's life that needs to be looked at, and the mom needs to be brought up on charges. First of all, her child is in immediate danger due to the exploitation her mother is subjecting her to. And secondly, and this is probably the scariest part, remember what the woman said in the first video about the men chasing her because of her past with dancing provocatively? Well,
And that stuff start from a young age. And I was the one looking at all the videos. Oh, she's so cute. Sending the video to my mama. But baby, the trail dances and the line dance and the stuff that she is learning is getting worse and worse and worse by the day. Them same men, I'm telling you, went through it. Them same men eventually it just not gonna end well. Mama not gonna be able to be there every second of her life. And it only take a couple of seconds for something to go wrong. Pedophiles are real. I don't know why in our community folks don't think that we got pedophiles. I don't know who the fuck told y'all that, because I'm here to tell you, most of the time the pedophiles is the ones that you got right in your goddamn face.
now, with this thought in mind, I want you all to pay attention to this.
Every man that drove to go and do a meet and greet for that young ass baby, Miss Shirley, every grown ass man that is going to attend a meet and greet to meet a child needs to be investigated, including her fucking mother. Her mother is going to be the reason why that little girl is going to end up in a very, very bad situation. This entire situation is giving JonBenet Ramsey all over again.
I was refusing to speak on the Miss Shirley thing because I am so distraught and disgusted by it. But I think a point is being made, especially to members of our community. I think it's true for a lot of communities as it relates to little girls, but especially black girls. I find it funny that when it is advantageous for little girls to perform adulthood or perform grownness, then it's fine. But then that same little girl will be mistreated or will be abused or will be whatever the case may be.
Every grown-ass adult who saw Miss Shirley, who drove 5-6 hours to see a child, crazy work. Lock their asses up immediately. Imagine being a mom and acting as if that was like a normal thing. I don't have any kids, I don't have any children. But if someone told me that they drove across the country to meet my 4-year-old, I'm gonna up the poll. I'm not even kidding, I'm up at the poll.
I hate to say it, I would have called DCF too. And here's why. You have a man that drives from over 3 hours away. These men are coming to a meet and greet. They're holding your children and they're kissing your children, and we don't see a problem here. Let me explain to you exactly what the problem is. When we are allowing people that we don't know to hold our children, to show them affection, we're letting them believe that it's okay to put our trust in people we don't know. Now, we all know that there's times and circumstances for this, right? But when we're making money off of this, we're exploiting our children, and we're allowing children to think that it's okay to be exploited. Sorry, Mom, it's not. Yeah, we know that 92% of kids that are abused before their 18th birthday, it's from a friend or a family member. But when we are purposely putting our kids in a path of strangers where they're allowed to show affection to our children, we're increasing their chances of them being hurt by a stranger, correct? This all kind of stinks of Shirley Temple. Y'all remember her? If you don't, maybe you should do some research on her.
say. And I said I wasn't gonna say this shit. I said I wasn't even gonna talk about this. But I gotta talk about it because it's irking my fucking nerve, man. Y'all, what the hell with this Miss Shirley and the mama? What's going on, man? Like, I'm finna give y'all my scenario and y'all tell me y'all's, okay? See, what I'm thinking is this woman done got a baby by either a married man or he in a relationship and he don't want her. That's the only conclusion I can come up out of it, because why he ain't said nothing yet and this girl just popping the fan and popping that little tutu.
You here for the Miss Shirley meet and greet? Yeah, man. I drove about 1,000 miles to get here. Is that so? Aren't you a little old to be coming to see Miss Shirley? You know what? Let me mind my business. Come right in. Come right in. Just have a seat. Excuse me. Where them fans at? Yeah, we got another one, boss. Hello. I'm Chris Hansen, and your ass is going to jail now.
Damn, my boy, you getting fresh. Where you finna go? Oh, shit, boy. I'm finna go to a little meet and greet. You feel me? Oh, you starting to a meet and greet? Who you about to see me? Lotto? Hell no, I ain't going no damn Lotto. She too bougie, bro. Hell no. Glorilla? No. Sexy Red? Not her either. Who? Man, I'm going to a Miss Shirley meet and greet, boy. That shit finna go crazy. Miss Shirley? You don't know? Nigga, you don't know who Miss Shirley is, bro?
Okay, y'all, listen to this young man and what he had to say about little Miss Shirley.
I thought we wasn't letting people touch children anymore that didn't belong to them. Just because it's for a check don't make it any better. Nobody should have picked that girl up. Nobody should have touched her. If you was not this child parent's legal guardian or what, do not pick this child up.
Hey, how you doing? Hi, you here for the Miss Shirley meet and greet? Yes, ma'am. 500 right here. Thank you. You look stoked to be here. Where you from? I'm from Cali. What? Man, that's 8 hours from here. You must love you some Miss Shirley. I guess you could say I'm her biggest fan. Oh, really? How so? Well, what's the name of the song she just dropped recently? Oh, what's the name of the song she always line dance to? Damn. How old is she? 4.
911, what's your emergency?
You going to fucking jail. What? You said you going to jail, nigga, so why don't you have a seat right there?
This gonna be the last time that I speak on this. First of all, on my last video when I said bitch, that was just a figure of speech, and real black women already knew that. Second of all, if you're a black woman on my post and you think that shit cool what's going on with Miss Shirley, and her mama named her Miss Shirley. The world ain't just started calling her Miss Shirley. Her mama nicknamed her that. But if you're a black woman and you think that shit cool, then yeah, poo, you ain't the kind of black woman that I want to be around, because that shit is not cool. And it wasn't all about the line dance. Yes, that got a part of it, but that red dress just took the cake, baby. Because if you see the people doing the line dance, you see they start getting a little sexual with it. They starting to dip it low, and she's starting to do the same thing. And that is just too much for a 4-year-old. And we said what we said, or I said what I said, and I'm standing on that shit. And I'm not going to take it back because it becomes too much. And yes, we as a village, we're speaking out because we have let too much go back. And if you got your baby in the eyes of the people, then the people got the right to speak because we got the freedom of motherfucking speech. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base on that, boo, because if you're a black woman on my post and you talking about what you saying and you don't think that, you think it's cool with what's going on, yeah, boo, you need to get your temperature checked.
So it come to my attention that I'm watching all these videos about Miss Shirley. I did not know that this was a meet and greet situation, right? I'm just looking, I'm like, oh my God, at the beginning it was a girl, like boots on the ground, But now there's a meet and greet where grown ass men are going to meet a 4-year-old girl who's probably still in pull-ups. Going to a meet and greet to a little girl who's probably still in pull-ups. The mom has big faults in this, and I don't think she understands that she is putting a little baby around a lot of grown-ass, I don't even want to say the word, but a lot of grown-ass adults that should not be around her. She's being sexualized at the end of the day. My question is, I have two. Why do you want to go to a meet and greet to meet this little girl when you could go meet Lotto, Cardi, Nicki, Beyonce, all these other like actual famous adult women? Where is the daddy in all this? Where is the dad in this? Because no 4-year-old should be going around doing meet and greets, copying her butt.
How do we do it? I just need to know. How do we manage to embarrass ourselves worse every day? We just cannot seem to get ourselves together. Now you have all of these men. First of all, the mom needs to be in jail. Bottom line, mom needs to do some serious time. Because it's exploitation and it's giving pimp. That's what it's giving. It's giving pimp and pandering. That's number one. Number two, let's address you grown ass niggas. Let's address you nasty, trifling, grown ass 40, 50-year-old men that drove farther than you've ever driven to see your own kid to go see a child that ain't got nothing to do with you. Let's address you grown ass men picking up a child that does not belong to you. You did not give assistance in birthing. You don't even know this little girl, but you're picking her up, hugging her, kissing her, acting like you her damn daddy, but you ain't a daddy to your own fucking kids. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about the fact that you grown ass trifling kitty touchers are out here chasing this little girl around the damn country like she's a fucking amusement, like she's a fucking attraction at a theme park. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about the fact that nobody said nothing until this became such a big issue that now everybody's speaking out about it. Nobody had a problem when she was popping it on the damn Jennifer Hudson show. Nobody had a problem when she was doing the song on stages at festivals and shit. But all of a sudden now everybody's pissed off about it. Well, you should be. You should be. Because it's disgusting. It's horrible. And the fact that this girl's mama ain't got the damn sense to know that she's pimping her child out, she needs to be under the fucking jail. Under the jail. You mean to tell me she ain't got a daddy around to stop this shit? You mean to tell me she ain't got an uncle or somebody in authority that'll slap the shit out of her mom and tell her, yo, you need to stop doing this to this child? She don't realize that she's affecting this child's life. She got these grown ass men chasing them around the country, not realizing that niggas is nasty and they gonna keep chasing this child. You think they came out there just because of the entertainment value? No, them niggas was creeps. Them niggas was creeps. Driving halfway across the country to go see somebody that ain't related to them because they like popping it on Instagram. She like, the mom got her popping it and thinking that shit is cute. It ain't cute, it ain't cool, it's disgusting. The mom needs to be under the jail. Every single dude that came to that damn meet and greet and picked that child up needs to be investigated and thrown in jail. You know what it's giving? It's giving Steve Hansen To Catch a Predator. Because I would have set that shit up and had all them niggas walk up in there and they all would have got popped for trying to chase after a goddamn child. Y'all nasty. Nasty. And the fact that the mom is complicit in this shit, she needs to be right along with you niggas in jail. Y'all messing this child's life up and don't even realize it. For money. For a goddamn check. Y'all make me sick. I'm done. I'm gonna cut this now. I'm done.